Welcome back. Today we're exposing the financial myths that could be draining your wallet. We all hear money wisdom from friends, family, and even so-called experts, but a lot of it is just plain wrong. These myths can cost you thousands over your lifetime. But here's the good news. We're about to bust them wide open. I'll show you how to spot the lies, make smarter choices, and keep more money in your pocket. Let's dive in. Let's start with a classic. Renting is just throwing money away. You've probably heard this from family, friends, or even financial gurus. It's one of those statements that gets repeated so often it starts to sound like an undeniable truth. But is it really that simple? On the surface it makes sense. Why pay rent to someone else when you could be building equity in your own home? But the reality is much more nuanced. The idea that renting is always a waste ignores the real costs and benefits of both renting and owning. Renting actually buys you something incredibly valuable: flexibility. If you get a new job offer in another city, want to travel, or simply need a change of scenery, renting makes it easy to pick up and go. There's no need to worry about selling a house, dealing with a slow real estate market, or being tied down by a mortgage. Homeownership, on the other hand, comes with a long list of expenses that often catch people off guard. Beyond your mortgage, you're responsible for agent commissions, closing costs, repairs, property taxes, insurance, and all those unpredictable maintenance issues, like a leaky roof or a broken furnace. These costs can add up quickly and eat into any equity you're building. When you rent, most of those headaches and surprise expenses are your landlord's problem, not yours. If the water heater breaks or the roof leaks, you just call your landlord and let them handle it. That peace of mind is worth more than most people realize. Plus, your rent is predictable. You know exactly what you'll pay each month, which makes budgeting and planning your finances much easier. There are no sudden repair bills or unexpected costs to throw off your plans. If you're not planning to stay put for at least 5 to 7 years, buying a home can actually cost you more in the long run. Transaction fees, moving costs, and the risk of home values dropping can all eat into your investment. Many people don't realize that the first few years of mortgage payments mostly go toward interest, not building equity. Renting isn't wasted money, it's paying for shelter, flexibility, and peace of mind. You're not just handing money over for nothing, you're buying the freedom to live where you want, when you want, without being tied down. Sometimes, renting even lets you invest the difference between your rent and what a mortgage would cost. If you're disciplined, you can put that extra money into stocks, retirement accounts, or other investments that may grow faster than home equity. The key is to run the numbers for your own situation. Don't just accept the myth, look at your local market, your job stability, your lifestyle, and your financial goals. Sometimes renting is the smarter financial move. If renting costs less than owning after all expenses and you can invest the difference, you might come out ahead. Every city and every person's situation is different, so there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Homeownership can be a wonderful goal, but it only makes sense when you're truly ready, financially and personally. Rushing in because of pressure or myths can lead to regret. Don't let pressure from friends, family, or society push you into a decision that doesn't fit your life. Your financial journey is unique, and it's okay to take your time. Renting is a valid strategic choice for many people, whether you're saving for a future home, prioritizing flexibility, or simply enjoying the freedom it brings. Ultimately, the best choice is the one that fits your goals, your finances, and your lifestyle. Don't fall for the myth. Make the decision that's right for you. Next up, credit cards are evil. Not true, if you use them right. Yes, misusing credit cards can lead to debt, but used responsibly, they're powerful tools. Pay your balance in full and on time, every month. Doing this builds your credit score, which helps you get better rates on loans, rent apartments, and more. Plus, you can earn rewards, cashback, travel points, and perks on money you'd spend anyway. Credit cards also offer better fraud protection than debit cards. Many come with extra benefits, extended warranties, purchase protection, and travel insurance. The key, never spend more than you can pay off. If you struggle with overspending, start with a low-limit card or secured card. Credit cards aren't the enemy, bad habits are. Use them wisely, and they can actually help you build wealth. Don't fear the plastic, master it. Make credit cards work for you, not against you. Think you need thousands to start investing? That's a myth. Today you can invest with as little as $5 or $10, thanks to no minimum accounts and fractional shares. The real secret? Start early and be consistent. Small, regular investments grow over time thanks to compound interest. Waiting until you have enough means missing out on years of growth. Robo-advisors and index funds make investing simple and accessible for everyone. You don't need to be a stock-picking genius, just get started. Set up automatic transfers, even if it's a small amount. The biggest mistake is not starting at all. Investing isn't just for the wealthy, it's for anyone who wants to build wealth. Don't let fear or myths hold you back. Your future self will thank you for every dollar you invest today. The best time to start was yesterday, the next best time is now. Take action, no matter how small. Buy a home as soon as you can. Sound familiar? It's advice you've probably heard from family, friends, and even strangers online. The pressure to jump into homeownership is everywhere, and it can feel like you're missing out if you don't act fast. But is buying a house right now really the best move for you? The truth is, buying a home isn't always the smartest financial decision, especially if you're not fully prepared. The market can be unpredictable, and rushing in could leave you with regrets. Homeownership is a huge commitment, not a race. It's about building a stable foundation for your future, not just keeping up with what everyone else is doing. If you buy before you're financially ready, you risk major losses from transaction costs, repairs, and market swings. Closing costs, agent fees, and unexpected repairs can add up fast, eating into your savings and peace of mind. Before you even think about making an offer, make sure you have a stable income, a solid credit score, and a real down payment saved up. These are the basics that set you up for success. And don't forget an emergency fund, enough to cover several months of expenses if life throws you a curveball. This safety net is crucial for new homeowners. Don't drain your savings just to get a house. If you empty your accounts for a down payment, you could be left vulnerable when unexpected costs pop up. Owning a home means more than just paying a mortgage. You'll need to budget for property taxes, insurance, regular maintenance, and those surprise repairs that always seem to come at the worst time. If you're not planning to stay put for at least 5 years, renting and saving might actually be the smarter move. Renting gives you flexibility and time to build your financial foundation. Homeownership also ties you down. If you value the freedom to move for work, travel, or new opportunities, renting could be a better fit for your lifestyle right now. Don't let pressure from family, friends, or social media rush your decision. FOMO is not a good reason to make one of the biggest financial commitments of your life. Buy when it fits your life, not just because everyone else is. Your journey is unique, and your timing should reflect your own goals and readiness. Sometimes, waiting is the smartest move you can make. Patience can help you avoid costly mistakes and set you up for long-term success. Take the time to assess your finances, your goals, and your readiness. Make the choice that's right for you, not for someone else's timeline or expectations. Your financial future depends on making smart, informed decisions. Remember, home ownership is a milestone, not a race. Move forward when you're truly ready, and you'll thank yourself for years to come. Think car payments are just part of life? Think again. For decades, we've been told that having a car payment is as normal as paying rent or buying groceries. But what if that's just a myth? What if you could break free from the cycle and keep more of your hard-earned money? A car is a depreciating asset. Most lose value fast, especially new ones. The moment you drive a brand new car off the lot, it can lose up to 20% of its value instantly. Over the next few years, that shiny new car continues to drop in value, even as you keep making payments. Financing a new car means paying interest on something that drops in value every day. You're not just paying for the car, you're paying extra for the privilege of owning something that's worth less and less each month. That's money you'll never get back. The average new car payment is over $700 a month. Imagine what else you could do with that money. That's over $8,000 a year, just for the right to drive a car that's losing value. Think about the vacations, investments, or home improvements you could make instead. The smarter move? Buy a reliable used car with cash. Used cars have already taken the biggest depreciation hit, so you get more value for your money. Plus, you avoid monthly payments and the stress that comes with them. If you must finance, borrow as little as possible and choose the shortest term you can afford. The less you borrow, the less you pay in interest, and the faster you'll be free from debt. Certified pre-owned cars often come with great warranties, giving you peace of mind without the new car price tag. You get reliability and protection, but you skip the steep depreciation. Instead of sending hundreds to the bank each month, Save what you'd spend on payments for repairs or your next car. Build your own car fund so you're ready when it's time for an upgrade or unexpected repairs. Don't buy for status, buy for function. A car is a tool to get you where you need to go, not a symbol of your worth. Choose a vehicle that fits your needs and your budget, not someone else's expectations. Drive your car longer and enjoy the freedom of no payment. The longer you keep your car after it's paid off, the more you save, and the more financial freedom you gain. If you must finance, make a big down payment. The more you put down, the less you'll owe, and the faster you'll pay off your loan. And avoid rolling old debt into new loans. Carrying negative equity just keeps you trapped in the payment cycle, making it even harder to get ahead. Shop for the best rates before you buy. Compare lenders, negotiate terms, and don't settle for the first offer you get. Every percentage point saved is money back in your pocket. Remember, car payments are a choice, not a life sentence. You have the power to break free from endless payments and take control of your financial future. Free up your cash, invest in your future, and accelerate your wealth, one smart car decision at a time. I don't need an emergency fund, I have a credit card. Dangerous thinking. Credit cards are not a safety net, they're debt, often with sky-high interest. An emergency fund is real cash set aside for true emergencies. Relying on credit cards in a crisis can trap you in debt, especially if you lose your job or face big bills. Credit limits can be cut or accounts closed, right when you need them most. Your own savings can't be taken away. Aim for 6 months of essential expenses in a high-yield savings account. Emergencies happen, medical bills, job loss, car repairs. Cash gives you options and peace of mind. Don't wait for a crisis to realize you need a cushion. Build your emergency fund before anything else. It's your financial shield. Protect yourself. Don't rely on plastic. Budgeting means no fun. That's a myth. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about control and freedom. It lets you spend on what matters most, including fun, without guilt. Without a budget, you might overspend on things you don't care about and miss out on what you love. Create a fun money category. Enjoy it, guilt-free. Budgeting helps you cut waste and redirect money to your real priorities. There are tons of budgeting methods. Find one that fits your style. Adjust your budget as life changes. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness and intention. Budgeting reduces stress and empowers you to enjoy life now and later. Don't let old ideas hold you back. A budget is your roadmap to both financial goals and fun. Start today. Your future and present self will thank you. We've busted the biggest financial myths. Now use this knowledge to make smarter choices, build wealth, and take control of your financial future. Total word count, approximately 1,808 words. Each scene's line count is noted. All scenes are tightened, focused, and creative while preserving the original intent.